Taurus, hello. Let's take a look at your reading for February 2024. It's going to be a general reading, so please listen to the past and present part where you will see whether or not this reading resonates, and also whatever happened in the past that's still affecting your energy right now, which in turn is also going to affect the most possible future outcome. Now, the reason I say the most possible future outcome is because I don't believe that things are set in stone. I think that we influence our future with a number of factors, so I will also give you a few possible courses of action with their outcomes for the future, so you can influence your future in any way that you desire. But please remember that these are just some suggestions. You have infinite number of possibilities really to influence your life and your future. All right, Taurus, so let's take a look at your past first. Okay, Taurus, so I think that a lot of you have been very, very conflicted, trying not to, very much like Aries, Queen of Cups reversed, disconnecting from your feelings because of the Hanged Man. Perhaps, there was something in your life where you either felt like a victim, so you were put in this position by other people, so you were hurt and mistreated and treated unfairly in whatever area of your life really. So this could be one explanation here. The other one would be that things were just not moving anywhere and you felt really stuck with this hangman. And I think that you were trying really hard to, with Page of Coins upright, take certain steps towards improvement. I think you cared really much about gaining momentum and making things happen in your life, especially with the Chariot upright. The Chariot is a card of movement, being in control of our circumstances. But what's really interesting is that with the Chariot, it's also a card of difficult decisions. So this person here on this card, yes, they are in charge, but at the same time, they are riding this chariot that's being pulled into different directions by those two black and white horses, symbolizing completely different outcomes, completely different decisions. They're being pulled, they're pulling you in completely opposite directions, right? And I think that what I'm getting here is that in the past you had all the intentions, you had all the motivation to start moving somewhere, but at the same time I don't think that you knew where you want to go. And with Three of Cups upright, it is a card of socializing, celebration and partying, and I think that maybe some of you tried to kind of bury your sadness in socializing with others and trying not to focus on this decision that I've been discussing so far. But at the same time, Three of Cups would be sometimes different options as well, especially two different options. Again, in this case, it's like a three-party situation. Could be work, could be two different options, and you are in the middle of it. Could be two different options in terms of romance, in terms of whatever really. So please take whatever I'm saying and feel free to apply it to your specific situation. But in terms of romance, here it would be, for example, a person from the past, a new opportunity, or even just the thought and the idea of being open to a new opportunity. And the Chariot is pulling you in two different directions. You want to make a decision and start going somewhere finally, but it's quite impossible for you if you don't know which option to choose and where do you want to go. With the Magician reversed, again, this symbolizes your inability to manifest and create the future that you would like to see for yourself, because you do not know what kind of future you want to see for yourself. And with Strength, there is some patience, there is your own strength of character, but also, again, another card that could signify being a bit stuck, because something else has to happen first before things can start moving for you. So you're definitely being strong, like mentally and emotionally, but at the same time you may be unable to really decide where you want to go, and it could be the reason why you're being stuck. Anyway, Taurus, let's see if something has changed in your energy as of right now. So let's take a look. Oh, Devil, okay. No. Okay. So I don't need any more cards. Nothing has changed. You are still completely bound with the Devil here to this indecision. With Two of Coins reversed and Four of Swords upright is a card of lack of action. It's also a card of, it could be understood in a positive way. It's a card of meditation, introspection, etc. So maybe you are thinking about this a lot and trying to listen to your intuition, and maybe there is a process that you have to go through in your own head to reach a point where you can safely make a decision, right? So maybe it's not a bad thing that it's taking time, but all these three cards are just telling me that the process is still ongoing. So you do not feel quite ready just yet. All right, Taurus, so let's see how it's most likely going to unfold for you in February, and then we'll take a look if there's something for us to do to speed things up or whatever else. We will see. But first, let's take a look at the most possible future outcome. Okay, Taurus, now this is really this is really interesting. What the hell? So first of all, with Five of Swords reversed and High Priestess reversed, if this is going to be, because it's going to differ. I have to tell you, it's going to differ on your own personal situation. For some of you, it's going to be a completely new thing. For some of you, I think a smaller group, I think, of people could possibly want to reconcile with someone. However, with Five of Swords reversed, and we will take a closer look at this option. I'm not going to discuss it in too much detail, but hopefully the individual courses of action are going to give us more information for the group of you who would like to reconcile. I will just quickly mention, with Five of Swords reversed and the High Priestess reversed, some of you are kind of sweeping under the rug something that happened between you and a person from the past that you may want to still consider as one of your options. So High Priestess reversed would be you disconnecting from your intuition, from your inner wisdom and inner knowing, and Five of Swords reversed would be sweeping under the rug something that happened, some injustice that happened towards you that happened in your past. What I think is extremely interesting here is that with this Queen of Coins reversed, I do not think that when things start happening, you will feel quite ready. Maybe some of you would never feel quite ready, honestly, and you need something external to push you towards making this decision that I discussed before when I was talking about the Chariot. Because with this Queen of Coins reversed, it's a card that is quite ungrounded. I think that you could be in your nearest future quite still kind of in your head and not really feeling in control over like the practical aspects of your reality, not really making any decisions that could have practical that could change something, could have some like real consequences, like practical consequences. It was what I was going to say. So look, in the past and in the present, we see you feeling so stuck and not knowing what to do, not knowing what you want and where you see yourself in the future. And in the nearest future, you're still kind of feeling like this. At the same time, you are willing to maybe forgive someone, or at least try to forget about something that happened to you. And you're still feeling very not grounded. Like, this is mostly what I'm getting here. And at the same time, there is like a miracle that just happens. It just happens. Like, you have nothing to do with it, really. It certainly has to do with communication. Ace of Coins upright is something that we receive from heavens, pretty much, from whatever higher power you believe in. It's like a tool. It's a first step. It's a first like opportunity. So with Ace of Coins, yes, it is something that we receive, but like the star would also be a card of something that we receive from heavens, right? But the star could be like the whole fulfillment of your wish, like a lottery win or whatever, something that you really like, the whole culmination of whatever it is that is lacking in your life and what you desire. And with Ace of Coins, it's like the first step. It's the tool. It's something for you to take and start creating what you want in your life. So with that being said, and in the context of what I've been saying so far, this Ace of Coins, I think, would suggest a new opportunity, a new person. Again, if it's romantic for you, a new connection. If it's work-related, a new job opportunity. If it's friendships, it's a new person entering your life. With Eight of Wands upright, there is certainly communication and also things moving really, really fast, kind of against your will. Like, you have nothing to say about this anymore, like I said before. You may not feel ready to make a decision. Well, now your life is going to make sure that you are ready, or that you have to make a decision. With the Lovers, it's quite self-explanatory here. I think it's just going to be a new connection for a lot of you. And Ten of Cups upright is a card of wish fulfillment, commitment, happiness, and just like all the best things. So what else is there for me to say? So Taurus, it looks like you're not ready. You do not know what you want. And all of a sudden something comes up and it pretty much just shows you what it is that you want, which I like. I like the sound of that. Okay, Taurus. So we had a person from the past. We had some hints of different scenarios. So let's see if individual courses of action give us any more information about it. Let's take a look at the first course of action. Yeah. Three of Cups reversed. Some of you are feeling quite unhappy, quite exhausted. Nine of Wands reversed. You still have it in you to keep fighting and keep making this decision, but also wishing and hoping and being patient, waiting for something to start going well for you. And with Four of Swords, I think, again, you do not want this introspection anymore. You do not want to continue thinking about where exactly you want to go. You just want for things to start moving in the right direction for you. And with Mother of Cups upright and Six of Pentacles upright, I think you will have an opportunity to really connect to your emotional self, your emotional body, understand your emotions better, and it will have to do with Six of Pentacles, some sort of a message communication. And yes, in this context, it could mean an attempt at reconciliation, but it could also mean closure. So this whole course of action is quite unclear. It's not very specific. I'm just seeing someone who's very unhappy and quite impatient with this entire process that I've been discussing so far in this reading. And I think that what's going to help you is to connect to yourself and your emotions. And maybe you need some sort of a message communication or closure with the Six of Pentacles in order to do so, and this is where things can start improving for you. So nothing more specific in terms of whether this reconciliation is going, or this message is going to lead somewhere. So let's take a look at another course of action. Maybe it's going to give us more information on it. Yeah, it's up to you. Taurus, Two of Cups reversed. So those of you who feel the lack of love, lack of affection, lack of partnership in their lives. Six of Swords. First of all, things are moving in the right direction. There will be opportunities. Father of Wands reverse would suggest that you may be losing confidence. Maybe you've had some difficult experiences in the past. Maybe you've been dealing with rejection, whatever it could be. Two of Cups reverse would absolutely mean, could mean or symbolize rejection in the past. It could perhaps affect your sense of self and self-worth and confidence. At the same time, with Six of Swords, things are moving in the right direction, and you will actually have a decision to make. So Taurus, so many decisions, like decisions all over this damn reading. You're going to have a decision, and I think it's going to be very important for you with the Fool reversed not to, if it's a decision between two people, because like I said, for most of you, the most obvious outcome for the future is that things are just going to start happening. There will be a new person. I'm simplifying it, but let's say there's going to be a new person. You're going to fall head over heels for them. Nothing else is going to matter. Like, what's the problem, right? But for others, I think that maybe a person from the past, especially linking it to the first course of action, maybe that's something that's still so important and crucial that it's going to, even if someone else comes up or something else, is going to be extremely difficult for you to make a decision. So with the Fool reversed, don't make rash decisions. The Empress upright, like, really connect to your heart. There is some blockage in terms of your emotion that has to be understood and unblocked, especially for those of you who are still torn. And with Seven of Wands reversed, you've got this. It's okay. Like, you are capable of understanding what's going on here and making the right decision, but you're just not seeing your own strength here. Some of you are seeing the problem. How do I say this without saying a bit too much? Remember when I told you with this High Priestess and Five of Swords reversed at the end of your most possible outcome, that there may be something that happened in the past that you may be willing to forget about or sweep under the rug and pretend it never happened. If it's you, then this course of action would suggest that you know what happened. You're not going to be able to fool yourself, and it's going to keep resurfacing in your own mind and in your own psyche. And it could, like, even if you really want to give someone another chance, it could prove to be problematic in the future. Like, pretending that something never happened is never a good option. If you want to forgive someone for something that happened in the past and you want to give them another chance, then I think, it's just my opinion, like, don't ever please feel like I'm trying to force my opinion on you, but it's kind of confirmed by what I'm seeing in the cards, so that's why I'm talking about this. If you want to give someone a chance, you have to accept what they did to you and consciously decide to move on and give them another chance. If you're going to pretend that that never happened, it's going to stay as this shadow aspect of the relationship or the situation, and it's just going to haunt you. So I think it's a very important message here. Those readings for February are deeper than I expected. I expected some very simple messages, but there's always like this underlying deeper theme that has to be explored. But yeah, that's the message here. Be careful. If you are torn, still indecisive, just don't make any foolish decisions, pretty much is the message here. All right, third course of action for Taurus. Yeah. What can I say, Taurus? I mean, the cards are discouraging you from returning to the past. Usually you'll get like, well, not always. That's why I pull these different courses of action, so we can explore different possibilities. But whenever the same thing comes up in like every part of the reading, it means that the message has to be heard by someone, or the message has to be delivered by me. It's a strong message. If you want commitment, happiness, 10 of Pentacles upright. First of all, if you want happiness and stability and abundance and all of that, you have to take steps in your own life with Son of Pentacles upright to create this sense of this state of abundance and prosperity and stability. It doesn't only have to do with your love life and with whatever happened to you in the past. It doesn't have to do anything with your sadness and disappointment with 5 of Cups upright. So you can be unhappy about something. There may be something missing, but at the same time, you can be taking active steps towards improvement in other areas of your life. Like, you don't have to drop everything and be unhappy, right? So part of it is your own responsibility. But at the same time, when it comes to what's missing and when it comes to this disappointment that I just discovered, 6 of Cups, it has to do with the person situation from the past. Ace of Swords reversed. There's currently no communication, no decision. There's no one's offering you anything. So why not, with 7 of Cups upright, consider other options? Yeah. What else can I say, Taurus? That's a very strong message here. So yeah, I think I made myself clear. I've pretty much been repeating the same advice and outcome for the past 20 minutes or so. So I think I'm going to stop for now. I will try to do mid-month readings, which will explore different groups of people, different situations, like maybe singles, maybe people in a relationship, maybe your work and finances. I was going to do it last month, but I failed because there was just too much stuff happening for me personally. But I have an idea, like I had an idea that I loved, which was those daily readings for all signs that I upload as shorts, and I really like this. I think that it's such a great way to deliver a quick daily message that's going to be a bit of a guidance for you, but it's not going to take forever to create and forever to listen to as like an audience member, right? But it's just like I'm not getting any views on these shorts, any at all, and it is quite a bit of work daily. It's less work than recording full videos, but it's still a bit of work. So if you want me to be making those daily shorts, and I would love to, because like I said, I really like the idea, then please subscribe and make sure to be liking and watching these shorts so that we get some movement, some traction. I do not need 1 million views. It's just so that I know that someone is watching, right? All right, Taurus. So for now, I think that's all from me. Yeah, I'm wishing you all the best, and I will see you soon as possible, actually, with another video.